Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vanessa's van life journey. I'm Vanessa, and I live in a van, and her name is Treasure. How are you guys doing today? I am just getting up this morning, and I'm gonna wipe my face with a wet wipe to do this video this morning. I want to talk about myths about being homeless. And you let me know in the comments bar below, what are some myths about being homeless? Let me know if you've ever been homeless before. A lot of people are leaving comments on my channel and saying that they were homeless. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you to everybody that has watched my video about being homeless. As you guys know, I lived in a building with no lights, no gas, no water for a number of years. I fixed up the place. I made the place a home. But a lot of people are leaving comments on the video and saying you were not homeless. So I just want to talk about a lot of myths about being homeless. First of all, a lot of myths, some of myths about being homeless is that all homeless people are drug addicts. That is a myth. I was homeless for a number of years, and I have never, ever done drugs before in my life. So I'm sure there are some more people out there that are homeless that don't do drugs. Another myth is that homeless people are alcoholics. Maybe there are some people that are homeless that are alcoholics, but I was not one of them. Another myth is that homeless people are unclean. Not all homeless people are unclean. Some people still have a get up and go about themselves. Some people still want to be a part of society. Some people are homeless. You could be sitting next to a homeless person right now and don't even know it. All homeless people live under a bridge and on the street. That is a big myth. A lot of people think that you are only homeless if you are living on the street. And that's just not true. There are a lot of people, even though I live in my van, people still come to my channel and say, you're homeless. I consider my van to be my home, but people still tell me that I am homeless. You're homeless. You're homeless. You're homeless. So I don't know. I mean, you can't live your life letting other people define your life. My situation, I was homeless, and it doesn't matter to me if you define my situation as not being homeless. A lot of homeless people, or a lot of people consider homeless people are prostitutes, or it's just a bad stigma that goes along with being homeless, and that does not have to be the case for every single person. A lot of people feel like homeless people have mental illnesses. A lot of people that live in homes have mental illnesses. A lot of people that live in homes don't take baths every day. A lot of people that live in homes do drugs. A lot of people that live in homes are alcoholics. So I don't know why these bad stigmas are put on homeless people. A lot of people think that homeless people are thieves. A lot of homeless people probably do steal. But that doesn't mean that every homeless person steals. So I just wanted to talk about the myth of homeless people. I was homeless for a number of years. I lived with no lights, no gas, and no water. That was not my building. I did not own it. I did have permission of the owner to be there, but I could have been put out on the streets and asked to leave at any moment. I was not paying rent. I did not, I was just trying to survive off of the elements that I had around me. Yes, I fixed the place up. Yes, I cleaned the place up because that's just my nature. A lot of people are leaving comments on the video, clean the place up, don't live like that. I was not living like that. The place has been ransacked since I moved out, or since I left that place. The place has been ransacked, and people went in there and tore the place up, and I had more cabinets and more shelves in there. People took them out, tore them up, and just made a mess of the place. I painted the place. I put carpet on the floor. I hung pictures on the wall. I brought furniture in, and I tried to make the place feel like a home. But when you have people breaking in to where you reside, even while you're staying there, even while you're in the inside. One night I was in the inside of the little house, and somebody was on the outside trying to break in to the other little building just right there. I'm inside. I could hear everything, and they're trying to break in. So there was no safety there for me. And even though I'm not a scary person and I stayed there for years, I was being targeted over and over and over again. Anytime I did get anything, people would come in and steal it. Another myth is that homeless people can't have anything. Somebody left a comment on the video, which I deleted and blocked them, that I'm not buying your story about being homeless. How did you have a cell phone? How did you have this and have that? A lot of homeless people who are actually living on the streets have cell phones. A lot of homeless people have government cell phones. A lot of homeless people get disability checks. A lot of homeless people get food stamps. When I lived in the building, I did not get disability. I did not get food stamps. I was not getting any government assistance. I had a Cricket flip phone, and the phone bill was $30 to $40 a month. And I still had a vehicle. I wasn't living in my vehicle. I was living in the building. I wish I would have known about Vanlife back then, and I would keep my phone charged in my vehicle. So I scraped up and managed to get $30 to $40 a month to pay my cell phone bill. That's something that God provided for me. Thank Him for providing that for me. I'm glad that I'm not the type of person that I have to answer to other people. I'm glad I'm not the type of person that cares about what other people say about me. I'm glad I'm not the type of person that is moved and swayed by the thoughts of other people. Homelessness is a state of mind. Just because you're homeless don't mean you have to carry yourself like a bum. I think that's another myth, that homeless people are bums. I've heard stories of a lot of homeless people who did not have a home and were living out of their vehicles and managed to go to work every day and keep a job and have a gym membership and go take showers and stay clean. And like I said in one of my videos, I became homeless, and somebody left a comment on the channel that resonated with me. They said some homeless people are becoming homeless to go and die. And for me, that was the case. I became homeless to go and end it all. That was my plan. And God allowed me to be somewhere where he could speak to me. God allowed me to be somewhere where he could nourish me back to health. God allowed me to be somewhere where he could motivate me to get up and breathe life back into me. So regardless of your opinions of my situation, regardless of your opinions of whether or not I was homeless, homeless is a state of mind. And in my mind, I was homeless. In my mind, that was the end of my rope. In my mind, I had no more hope. In my mind, I didn't want to be here anymore. In my mind, that was going to be my coffin. And so I think as a society, we need to stop judging people, stop telling people what their situation is. Like, you can't tell me I wasn't homeless. I know what my situation was. And when people share their stories with you, try to be sensitive to what people are sharing with you, and try to stop being so critical and be sensitive to the situation. I'm a strong person. I've overcome a lot in life, and a lot of the things that I overcame in life was weighing so heavy on me that even though I was a strong person, I didn't want to be here anymore. Does that mean I have a mental illness because I didn't want to be here anymore? There are a lot of people who live in homes who don't want to be here anymore. So through the grace and the mercy and the strength of God, I overcame those feelings, and I'm here today. I'm living in a van. Some people still say I'm homeless because I live in a van. You tell me. I don't let people define who I am, what I am. I didn't ask anybody for their opinion on my life. I didn't ask anybody to define my state of being. So let me know in the comments bar below, you guys. I'm going to do a couple of talking videos. So if you guys have anything that you want me to talk about being homeless, about being a survivor, about overcoming homelessness, about whatever you want me to talk about, just leave it in the comments bar below, and I will do my best to come to you and just talk about it. It might be a video like this where I'm just in my nightgown. I am a for real person, you guys. I don't believe in the fluff and the, you know, I don't know. I don't believe in all that. I just believe in coming to people raw, with the raw, unadulterated truth, and just telling the truth and shaming the devil and letting the chips fall where they may. I am here to encourage somebody, to motivate somebody, no matter what your state of being is. No matter if you're homeless, no matter if you live in a house, no matter if you have a mental illness, no matter if you're depressed, no matter if you're overweight, no matter if you don't want to be here anymore, there is still hope. God hasn't given up on you, so you cannot give up on yourself. I am glad that my story encouraged and motivated so many of you to keep going and to not give up. And Don't give up. No matter how hopeless you feel, there's always a brighter day. No matter how hopeless you feel, tomorrow is going to be better. Like, we need to stop going by how we feel and go by, that's one thing I had to learn in overcoming my depression and overcoming my thoughts of self-harm. Like, I often thought that my situation was the worst situation in the world. I didn't want to face life anymore because I was just so disheartened and dismayed. And God had to teach me that you're allowing yourself to feel sad. You're allowing yourself to feel like there is no more hope. But as long as you have breath in your body, there is always hope. As long as God exists, there is always hope. And I just want you to know that there is always hope, no matter what your situation is. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. Just keep doing what you can do, and pray to God and trust in Him and believe in Him and let Him do the rest. And He will come through for you and show up and show out every single day of your life. You have to believe that. You have to live like you believe that. You have to walk by faith and not by sight. And you just have to put one foot in front of the other every single day and just do what you can do. And that's going to be enough to get you through the day, to just do what you can do. And tomorrow, do the same thing. Just do what you can do. And little by little, you will see your situation changing. So I hope this word of encouragement helps somebody today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. After you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell and hit always, so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. If you want to support the channel in any shape, form, or fashion,